Welcome back to South Texas. We're in the field with Clark Wendlandt, hunting axis deer, an exotic species introduced from India in the 1930s that can now be found free-ranging throughout South and Central Texas.
You know, the luxury we had on this hunt is we had some time. We had 5 days to play with. And so we weren't in there just trying to get it done in a day. We were just trying to get the best situation we could have, hunt as hard as we could. And the great thing that happened to us is, and maybe we were just a little bit lucky, is where they came from was not the direction that the wind was dominantly blowing. And the wind was dominantly out of the south, and those axis would come from a different direction. And so we had multiple opportunities.
Wow, 91 degrees. It is smoking hot out here, but late September in Texas, I mean, you get this a lot. A few days ago it was cool, now it's hot. You know, you just gotta hunt when you got the time to hunt, you gotta hunt. One thing about these axes is the last 30 minutes is gonna be key.
You know, what I like about this hunt and the exotics is whitetail have always been my passion. These deer are really, really similar. They're bigger, a lot bigger body. Horns a little bit more like an elk. You know, they got the big caudal tines and the big brow tines. You know, they don't have as many points, but they got giant, giant horns. And I just love the mass. I mean, this area right now is, for whatever reason, it's just putting on an incredible amount of mass on these axes. And I've seen a lot of axes in pictures. I just hadn't seen any like this. These things are gigantic.
2 days into his hunt, and Clark gets his first shot opportunity. He draws and releases the arrow, but the buck flinches and the arrow misses its mark.
Deer comes right out there. It's perfect. It's 35 yards. And I think I used my wrong pin. You know, I had a 5-pin sight, and I shot right over, airmailed his back.
Looking back at the replay in frame-by-frame mode, you can see the buck flinch and the arrow passing over his shoulder.